Picture this, a small, peaceful town where everyone knows each other, suddenly disrupted by a puzzling problem. This serene hamlet, usually brimming with tranquility and mutual respect, is thrown into a whirlpool of bewilderment. An unexpected challenge has risen, as if out of nowhere. All the town's clocks, like synchronized swimmers in an invisible pool of time, have inexplicably stopped working. This peculiar predicament has the town's inhabitants in a tizzy. From the old clock tower that overlooks the main square to the smallest wristwatch, not a single tick can be heard. The townsfolk, with determination in their hearts, try their utmost to fix the problem. They tinker, they toil, they even try a little bit of magic, but all their efforts prove futile. The hands of time remain stubbornly still. With every failed attempt, the town's confusion grows. How will they keep track of time now? Enter our unlikely hero, a young boy named Tim, known for his curious mind and love for puzzles. This is no ordinary child, but a beacon of hope for his small town. He's not the tallest nor the strongest, but what sets him apart is his extraordinary intellect and his knack for solving problems. Tim has always been a bit different from the other kids. While they're out playing games and causing mischief, he's usually found poring over books, assembling intricate puzzles, or tinkering with his beloved toolkit. His inquisitive nature and love for challenges have earned him a reputation as the town's very own little genius. When word of the town's predicament reaches him, he doesn't cower or panic. Instead, a spark of excitement lights up his eyes, a puzzle to solve, a challenge to conquer. He approaches the situation like a riddle waiting to be unraveled. He observes, he questions, he analyzes. He watches the sun rise and set, the leaves flutter in the wind, the townsfolk go about their daily routines. He listens to the whispers of the wind, the stories of the elders, the laughter and cries of his peers. His mind starts to weave together a plan, a solution to the town's problem. With a determined glint in his eyes, Tim sets out on his mission, armed with nothing but his wits and his beloved toolkit. As the sun rises on a new day, Tim, our young hero, is ready to put his plan into action. With the first light of dawn, he sets his sights on one of the broken clocks, a silent sentinel that once marked the passage of time for the townsfolk. As he examines it closely, he discovers that a small but crucial component of the clock mechanism is missing. It's a tiny cog, seemingly insignificant, yet without it, the clock is as silent as a stone. But Tim, undaunted, doesn't see a problem. He sees a puzzle, a challenge to his resourcefulness, a chance to let his creativity shine. He doesn't see the missing cog as an insurmountable obstacle, but as an opportunity to innovate. And innovate he does. With a twinkle in his eye and a spark of inspiration, he sets about crafting a replacement part. He rummages through the town, not in search of a perfect match, but of objects that, with a touch of ingenuity, could serve the same purpose. He finds his answer in the most unlikely of places: a discarded bicycle chain, an old tin can, a handful of rusty nails. To the untrained eye, they're worthless junk, but to Tim, they're treasures, ripe for transformation. With deft hands and a determined spirit, he fashions a makeshift cog from these humble materials. It's not perfect, but it's just what the clock needs. One by one, he breathes life back into the silent clocks of the town. Each tick, each tock, a testament to his creativity, resilience, and resourcefulness. The townsfolk watch in awe as their world begins to tick again, each clock a heartbeat echoing through the silent streets. As the last clock starts ticking, a wave of joy and relief washes over the town. The young boy, Tim, had saved the day. It wasn't magic or a miracle. It was the triumph of ingenuity, the power of a creative mind, and the will to make a difference. As the townsfolk celebrate, they realize something important. Their recognition of Tim's role in the triumph underscores the value of curiosity, creativity, and determination. They see it wasn't age, size, or strength that saved their day, but these qualities shining brightly in young Tim. And so, they learned that wisdom doesn't always come with age, and even the smallest among us can make a big difference. Our age or size doesn't define our capability, but our determination and creativity do. Remember, every problem has a solution, and sometimes it's the most unlikely of heroes who find it.